Everybody, and with 2022 coming to a close, I thought I would rank my top 10 favourite minifigures of 2022. So let's get started. In at number 10 we have Evo Zane. Now I actually really like this minifigure. He is my favourite Evo suit out of the 6 original Ninja, and I just think he looks really cool. Obviously with the ice detailing coming down the sides, followed by those like nice tan rope printing. You can also see his heart kind of bursting out his chest there with some more metallic detailing. The mask is really nice. The first time the Legacy mask has been moulded in light blue and white one time. It's got a sleeveless design, I believe, and also he's wearing no gloves. Also got the Season 11 katana holder, which you can fit one sword into. Some more knee printing on the sides, obviously for the ropes, and just altogether the best Evo suit out of the Ninjago Evo wave. Coming in number 9 we have Crystallized J when he was a fugitive and on the run, and I actually really like this minifigure. He is probably my favourite non-dragon powered crystallized suit, simply because of how unique the mask is. I really like how the dark blue is the main colour of the mask and then the light blue is the extra colour. I just think it looks really good on a ninja suit. The rope detailing is really nice on him, also with the nice knee pad printing, and as you can see there, the arms, nothing new, just some dark blue arms, which is really nice. Another Season 11 armour piece. Quite a lot of Ninjago figures had that this year. There's nice printing on the mask. I'm not sure what that says. If you know, put it in the comments down below. But yes, a really nice minifigure. At number 8 we have the Evo Pixel minifigure. Now I really like this minifigure. It's the first Pixel minifigure with a proper face and a proper hairpiece since the original one in 2014. Obviously there were Samurai Pixels, but they had it was a black head printed on to the face because it was dual-sided. But this one is just like a regular Pixel with the Samurai armor without a helmet, which I really like. It uses the Mr. E armor piece in gold, which I really like. So the printing on the legs, it's got toe printing, knee printing, hip printing. The torso print is really nice, and you can see the back as well. It does have back face print, as you can see there. The printing doesn't continue on the side of the head, but that's to be expected. So you've got a smiley face here, and then also you've got a more of a concerned face over there. Just a really nice Pixel figure, probably the best Pixel figure that Ninjago has ever made. In at number 7 we have General Mr. F, the only Venstone General on this list. I do have all the Venstone Generals, except I just haven't built the Samurai X mech yet, so I haven't got Pythor and the Mechanic. So out of the other 4, Mr. F is my favourite. I do really like the red visor piece. Also, I didn't have the original Mr. E, so this might be why I like this minifigure a bit more. But yeah, the helmet piece is really cool. You'll see it on a few more minifigures later in the list. The new pink crystallized armour, also really nice. And the purple on the arms, just purple is such a cool colour on minifigures. As you can see, you got the crystal print in there. And actually, removing the visor, you can see his eyes, which are pink as opposed to red from the original, which I think is a nice touch to show how he's been corrupted by the crystal. He's got 2 studs on the back to attach weapons. Also, you can see his printing with the Overlord symbol there in the middle. Really cool minifigure, definitely. 6, the first non-Ninjago minifigure on the list, and this is Cork from the Endgame Final Battle minifigure pack. Now when deciding what minifigures to put on this list, I went on a brick set and sorted my minifigures to the ones that came out this year, and I completely forgot this minifigure came out this year. But then when I went to get him, he's just a really cool minifigure, so I thought he's definitely worthy of being on this list. So, looking at the back, as you can see, he's got the straps there with rocks detailing, the straps are holding the rocks together. He's got some dark brown legs with a bit of blueprint in there to show the rocks are his knees there. A bit of his boots there, and also some straps on his hips. like similar design on the front to the back, but this time it's got a gold emblem on it. Also this really nice armor piece, which looks good on Cork there. Followed by his really cool rocky face. Just removing that top headpiece. He does have an alternate expression of him smiling, and also a more, still smiling, but a more serious expression for going into battle. And this top rock headpiece just looks really nice. Number 5 is another Marvel minifigure, and this is Drax in his Christmas jumper. Now, I really like this minifigure. I do have the Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with the arm printing, and obviously that minifigure is better, but I think I do prefer the face print on this, although I'm not sure what I think of the new skin colour they use for Drax. I think it is more comic accurate, but I think the light grey just looks a lot better for the MCU Drax, which this is based off of. Okay, so now the Christmas jumper that he's wearing is actually really cool. I think the baby Groot wearing a Santa hat dancing around just looks really cool. So you can see the musical notes continue onto the back. Now the face print is also really nice, being just a more serious look, although I do kind of wish he was smiling, based on like the holiday special that they made for Guardians of the Galaxy. And he's just a really cool minifigure, except for the printed legs. I wish this minifigure did have some printed legs. Before we have Golden Oni Lloyd, and although not being show accurate, this minifigure is just really cool. Definitely the best Golden Lloyd minifigure that I have. I don't have the original one, but out of all the ones I do have, this is just really nice. As you can see, the torso and leg printing just with all the dragon scales in there, like kind of bursting out of the golden armor. The shoulder piece is just the Season 11 one in gold, which is just nice. The helmet piece is the same one on Mr. F, but in gold. And the Oni mask is the same one as they used on Season 8, Sons of Garmadon, except for this one's in gold, and it's got some nice printing on it. The energy like coming out of the eyes, which is just green, the teeth, even the gold horn pieces on the top is just really nice. And it does have just a regular Lloyd face print underneath that, which is nothing too special, but I really like this minifigure. At number 3 we have Nebula in her Christmas jumper. Now this minifigure I do prefer over the Drax one. I think the colours are a bit nicer. I think the white looks a bit better than the green, and I just prefer the overall design. As you can see, there's Thanos on there with the Infinity Stones on each side, 3 on each side. So on the left there's the space, mind and reality, and then on the right there is the power, soul and time. I think this, so on the front it just looks really cool, and Thanos' face just looks so funny on there. Then coming around to the back, you can see it's actually Nebula and Gamora on the sides, inside a love heart, which I do think is quite nice. And obviously the face print is exclusive to the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar. It has the orange bits that were shown in Endgame, which not even the real Endgame Nebula has, which is, I think, is quite nice. Then it's just that normal Nebula face print, quite calm. And same as Drax, no printed legs, which is a shame. Number 2, we have the Crystal King. Now, this Ninjago minifigure is so cool. When I first got this minifigure, I didn't like, when I bought the set, I thought, the set they came in, I thought, oh, he looks a cool minifigure, but he looks so much nicer in person. All the gold on the detailing, the pink, the purples, they all just go together and make this really nice minifigure. So as you can see, he's got 4 arms, which I do think this variant is just loads better than the 2-arm variant, but the 2-arm variant is still nice. The mask piece is really nice with the pink eyes and all the gold details, even to these horns, which you can't, they're so tall they don't even fit on the camera. So there's the top of them. Then you can actually rotate this up to see the Overlord's face. Oh, I just took off one of the arms. So there's the Overlord's face, which just looks really evil, and I think it is a nice face print that really didn't need to be added. Yeah, removing this top layer, you can see more detail on the torso that just gets covered up, but it's still really nice with the golden rib cage and all those crystals behind it. Just gets covered up by the top half, torso half. It's just a really nice minifigure. I'm a big fan of it. Number number 1, what you've all been waiting for. My favourite minifigure of this year, 2022, is Golden Dragon Zane. I love this minifigure, so when it first got announced to actually getting it recently, it's just such a good minifigure. The light blue and the gold, I think, just go really well together on the wings. And it's the only Golden Dragon minifigure where I'm not that annoyed about the blue clips, because I just think it just blends in with the whole minifigure. So let's take a look at it. Starting from those trans blue legs, which just look really nice. They've got an ice printing going down all the way from the torso. Also, you can see it's got the white hips, because they don't do transparent hips yet. And also the torso is just shooting out ice powers just from it. I just think it looks really nice. The trans light blue arms with, I believe, teal hands. I'm not quite sure what colour they are, but they just do look really nice. The armour piece is just really good, and where the wings connect. The wings can move like this. It just makes it such a cool minifigure, even with these horns added on the top. Removing the headpiece, you can see Zane's face, which is just really nice. He's got an angry face. And also, the Kai and J minifigures reused the Evo spinner face prints, but Zane's and Cole's were brand new, which I do like, and I just think Zane's looks so nice. And added his mask on, as you can see, there it is. Just looks really nice. Easily the best Zane minifigure ever, I'd say. He just looks so cool. They were my top 10 favourite minifigures of 2022. Do you agree with me? Put your list down